Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Rasan427, and today I'm bringing you another news and rumors video. This is actually a rumor about Roman Reigns, and this is actually what the plan is for after WrestleMania, everything like that. And they said they had plans set in stone for after WrestleMania, all the way up until next year. They already got the WrestleMania main event, which is great. They actually had it and actually planning stuff ahead of time. I think that there's a lot of great things that Triple H is doing. I think that's one of the best things. But jumping into this video, what I was just talking about is Roman Reigns actually leaving for a long period of time after WrestleMania. And I don't know if this confirms that he's losing. It really doesn't confirm that he's losing. But what does confirm it is that this report is saying that he may even miss SummerSlam, which I think that does confirm him losing, because there's no way that they would have the they don't no way they have both the world titles not defended at SummerSlam. You have to have them defended at SummerSlam. You could do it, not him defend at Survivor Series. You can take off all the B pay-per-views, but to not have him do it at SummerSlam would just be crazy. And you know, I definitely think that Roman Reigns, the run he's been on since 2020, even though I'm not the biggest fan of Roman Reigns, I do think that he's done fantastic work. Just the best work of his career up until this point. I do think Roman Reigns is a fantastic worker. He's a fantastic wrestler, even though I'm just not that big of a fan of him. But that's just me personally and who I like and stuff like that. But I can still see how great he actually is and how great he's been since 2020. He's been doing it nonstop. He just became part-timer. Up until that point, he was working every single week, working all the house shows and everything. So yeah, I definitely think that he works super hard, and I definitely think he deserves a long extended break. Now, what would that be until, for a guy like Roman Reigns, with the way they're doing him right now, it's like, if he returns, it would have to be at a big event. Like, I just don't think he'll return at, like, let's say they do Extreme Rules in October again. I don't think he'll return for something like that. But I do think that if he's not returning at SummerSlam, that he's either going to return for Royal Rumble or WrestleMania, which it will be crazy to see, which is an interesting idea, if they actually want to do a rematch between Roman and Cody. I mean, with the way they're about to push Cody, the way that I think they're about to push Cody, I can see them doing that. Roman Reigns winning the Royal Rumble next year, with him finally being cheered, with him actually winning the Royal Rumble. I can definitely see that happen. I can definitely see Roman Reigns winning the Royal Rumble. If he definitely is returning and taking that leave of absence, I can definitely see that happening. Or whoever is the champion, whoever he actually challenges, which I assume if he loses to Cody and comes back, I would assume he'd go after Cody, or he might just stick with the bloodline and not go after Cody, and they do that rematch. It just depends on what they actually want to do with that. But I've been pushing for Cody Rhodes to actually win this WrestleMania match. I'm still pushing for it. I still want Cody to win. That's who I think personally should win. There's a lot. It's been a lot more pushback on Cody losing at this point. I believe it's like 70. It seems like, from what I'm reading, just the comments I read, I don't know for sure. It seems like 70 to 80% wants him to win. Whereas like a few months ago, it was like 95% want to win. But that is going down a little bit more. But I do think that WWE will stick to him actually winning. And, you know, with Roman Reigns, I don't know what the future of, like, him wrestling is. Like, will he just become, like, a real, like, he's already a part-timer, but will he become a real part-timer, like, where he only, like, wrestles twice a year? I don't know if he'll actually do that, or he'll wrestle, like, you know, like an Edge type part-timer, where he's, like, wrestling, like, maybe 7 to 8 times. I really don't know. At this point, I don't see him wrestling on Raw SmackDown anymore. I just see him as a big pay-per-view guy. I mean, that's what he wants to do. I don't know if he's going to do movies. I don't know if he's doing something else, or if he's just going to, like, just be a Brock part-timer, where he just, like, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but he just sits at home and he just does a part-timer that way, or if he'll be a John Cena part-timer, he actually goes and does movies. There was a report that he's going to Hollywood. I don't know for sure. I don't know what this leave of absence is actually about, even though he's not on television like that, so it's not really an absence. And a lot of people are saying that, you know, somebody needs to fill a void, and I'm just thinking in my head, like, not really, because he's not really there at all. So it's like he shows up, like, what, every 2 or 3 months, so it's like, it's not really that much of an absence. I mean, I understand, he's the top guy, he's the world champion, but if someone's not there, them not being there really won't affect anything. And even if he wasn't, say if he retains and he's not going away for that long, he comes back for SummerSlam, it'll basically be the same exact thing. He still went away. So it really won't make as much of a difference that people think it will. Or maybe people in the back of their head, they'll still think about Roman Reigns actually leaving, and maybe that'll be it. But I don't think him leaving will really affect that much because he's been gone. So yeah, guys, tell me your thoughts inside the comment section below. What do you think about Roman Reigns actually leaving for a long period of time after WrestleMania? Do you think it's a good idea? Do you think it's a bad idea? Do you think that WWE will have a big void to actually fill with Roman Reigns leaving, with Cody Rhodes actually having to fill that void, but they won't really have a top heel? I mean, who's the top heel? I guess it's going to be Gunther. Maybe Gunther has to step up to that role, but Cody Rhodes definitely top babyface, but we'll definitely need a top heel. But tell me your thoughts inside the comment section below on this report. Who do you think will win at WrestleMania between Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes? Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.